Hi, my name is Lily, and in this video I'm doing the art style challenge. So the art style challenge is when you attempt to imitate several of your favorite artists' styles, and I'm drawing my character in 9 different styles, and the first style is my own style. I'm just using gouache and then colored pencil like usual, and I use I think it's just a normal ballpoint pen to outline things. This second style is from Steven Universe, one of my favorite shows on Cartoon Network. And I used Ruby as a reference because their body sizes and hairstyles are pretty similar. I like this art style because it's kind of unique and silly, and there's a lot of shapes involved with these characters. Like, a lot of them are based on just shapes, and I think that it makes it kind of simpler and more appealing in its own way. Here I'm drawing in the style of Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, and at first I was going to add his eyes in, but then I decided he looked too much like Mac, and Mac is the character I used for reference. And so I used some white gouache to get rid of the eyes, and I think drawing this digitally might have been a little bit easier, because this one, the characters have rough line quality, and it was kind of difficult to imitate that with the smooth pens I was using. I grew up with Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends as a kid, and it was one of my favorite shows, and I like how original the style is and how everything looks like it's like drawn. Like in the intro, everything gets drawn, and I think that's super cool. And here, of course, is the Adventure Time style. I'm pretty sure you can't do an art style challenge without including Adventure Time. It's probably one of the most fun styles to draw on because everything's like kind of blobular and just like curvy and funny, and it was super fun to draw on. I used a reference of Tiffany to draw from because my character's he's around 9 to 11, so I wanted to draw from someone a little younger than Finn, and I think I actually, if I could have done this again, I wouldn't have added the lines on the headband because I feel like it kind of detracts from the simple style that Adventure Time has. And this style is from the movie Song of the Sea. Song of the Sea is probably my favorite cartoon movie out there. Its style is simply amazing, and the storytelling is so deep. One of my greatest dreams, honestly, would be to move to Ireland just to work for Cartoon Saloon, which is the company that made this movie. They also have a movie called Secret of Kells, and they did that a few years back, and it's super beautiful, and it's just amazing, and I definitely recommend checking them out. I really liked using the colored Sharpie for the line art, and I might actually incorporate that into my art from now on. Here I'm drawing in the Over the Garden Wall style, and this show, I watched it, I think shortly after it came out on Cartoon Network, and it was so inspiring. The character design is so great, and the backgrounds are so beautiful. The story is super original and fun too. If I could redraw this drawing though, I'd probably make the colors a little bit darker, but I wanted to make sure that the line art was visible, so I left it lighter. Now I'm drawing in the style of Dragon Quest, which is a RPG video game, and I use Dragon Quest IX as a reference to this one. And I haven't drawn an anime style in quite a while, so it was really fun to try it out again. But I kept his eyes visible for this drawing because I feel like in anime, the eyes are pretty important to get the style down. Drawing it was super fun. I like doing the line art a lot because the lines are so there's such variation in line width. And I struggled making him look his age. I'd say he looks more about 14 or 15 in this picture, but I was looking at references of characters who are probably around the age, and so yeah, trying to draw kids in anime style is more challenging than I thought it would be. Don't Starve is one of my favorite games on the computer, and this style was super fun to draw in, especially the line art. The line quality is thick and scratchy, which is super fun to do. I also feel like this one is probably one of the most accurate drawings I did. The hair pattern was kind of neat to try out. I also tried to make the colors a little bit more dull and dark to try to imitate the darkness of the game. Yeah, I'm super happy with how this one turned out. It was super fun. And last, but certainly not least, well, maybe least, I don't know, I attempted the style of the Swedish show Moomin, and I think I failed pretty bad. The art style is so amazingly difficult. I can't describe how difficult it is. But it's so charming, and I really wanted to try it out, so I just did it. But I don't know, I just couldn't do it quite right. I used Snufkin and Little My as references, and like when trying to draw the hair, I didn't know how to draw fluffy hair, so I actually looked at Moomin's tail to get an idea of how they draw fluffiness in that show. And yeah, here's all of the different styles, and I just want to thank you for watching. I might try out this style challenge again, but with myself as the person I'm drawing, because a lot of people do that, and I think trying to draw in different styles where you can draw the character's eyes would be, I don't know, a little bit more fun. I still had a lot of fun with this one though. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.